Hi from Newcastle, South Africa, and this is 2 minutes of truth walking. Actually, this is take two. Apparently, there's some internet cables under the sea that are broken off the west coast of Africa. So hopefully, this will be a wonderfully smooth live stream. Today's truth walking is called Unstress. We all want techniques to unstress, and it's just generally to feel better. And going deeper into it, we want to raise our vibration. We want to come more into alignment with ourselves and unbecome who we are not. Because in the moment of stress, we have taken on these layers, and it's from previous ideas of the village that raised us. It is perhaps from what someone said to us perhaps a few days ago. There are so many reasons that we take on something that is not ours. And we have this feeling of stress that we're not good enough, that we're not going to do the job well enough, that we're not prepared, we're not skilled. All these things that are so untrue, and we get to unbecome who we are not. One of the ways is simply just to unstress. And yes, you're possibly saying it sounds simple, but it's not that simple when you're in the situation. So tip number one, prepare for it. Not the stress, but prepare to know yourself so that you know what makes you feel better. Now, I'm not going to go through the unbecoming process here. If you've taken my course, Healing as Leadership, then you'll know that the unbecoming process helps to organize some of these things. But I'm very quickly going to look at the five senses. Just getting to know yourself in any moment is such an important part of this. What makes you feel good? And go through the seeing. Maybe there are videos that really make you feel good, that has a visual element. Go through the hearing. Are there sounds that make you feel good? Maybe nature sounds, maybe sound healing. What instruments make you feel good? What kinds of voices? Things like that. What about what makes you, what is good for your touch? Are there certain fabrics or certain things that you love touching? What do you like smelling? Are there essential oils? Are there fruits, flowers? What is it that really makes you feel good and happy and makes your heart sing? So we go through the five senses like this, and just jot it down in your journal what makes you feel good with regard to all of the five senses. And then make a list of these things. For instance, if you feel that an essential oil makes you feel good, where do you keep it? Is it nearby? Do you take it with you when you go places? If you're saying that your things visually and audibly, let's go to videos, because that has visual element, that has an audio element. So how about looking at, if you're looking at nature sounds, what kinds of nature sounds? What kinds of musical instruments? Do you enjoy watching videos of inspiration, motivation, that kind of thing? Which speakers do you enjoy? What kinds of singers do you enjoy? What helps you in that situation? Make a list of that. So once one has a list, that is getting to know yourself, so that in the moment of stress, you can unstress. And you do this by reading the situation, which you do anyway every day. If you're in a room full of people, your choice is not going to be to listen to nature sounds, because there isn't that opportunity. However, your choice might just be to breathe, and perhaps you found out what type of breathing you love. Maybe you need to, in your head, you're playing back a video with a really inspirational message. That could be your choice. Maybe you have a little card with a verse of your favorite I don't know, scripture, or a favorite paragraph, or a favorite poem that really picks you up, and it's in your handbag or in your wallet or it's in your pocket, and you can pull it out and read it, and no one knows anything about what you're doing. So if you're in a room full of people, you're reading the situation, you know which things you can pull out to make you feel better in the moment, to unstress. If you're in your own space, perhaps you can watch a video, perhaps you can just lie down and breathe. So always read the situation. And the last tip is really check in with yourself regularly. We are growing, evolving beings. We're always healing to our next level. And we're not healing from something, we're healing to something, to our next step. So our feelings of what we need to feel better change, because as we evolve, we leave certain messages behind, and there are new messages which resonate with us. So it's so important to just check in, perhaps on a regular basis, even if it's a weekly basis, a monthly basis. And if it sounds like a chore, just make it a part of your way of being, that when you're scanning through videos, or when you're going through your five senses and you think, oh, the smell is so good, or this taste is so good, make it a part of you, to just add it to your list and take other things off your list in your journal, to be able to see what really resonates with you at the time in your life, and then use that. That's your preparation. Read the situation and just use one of these techniques to unstress. That's today's 2 minutes of truth walking. I'd love to hear what techniques work for you, or what you've perhaps thought of in this moment that will really work for you. Love and light to you.